What's up, my peeps? Time for a brand new episode of WWE Mayhem, and in today's episode, something is changing. They made an announcement on the community page that a feature in the game is getting big changes, and to pretty much, enjoy what you have right now with that feature, because it's about to change in a big way. But before we get to that and what they're referring to, let me go ahead and go over the event schedule. Of course, this is Extreme Rules Week. Extreme Rules is this Sunday, and pretty much all of us expected that we were going to get Extreme Rules events, and by the event schedule, that is what we're going to get. We're going to get multiple Extreme Rules events. Speaking of Extreme Rules, by the way, I'm actually looking forward to Roman Reigns versus Bobby Lashley. This, to me, is a lot better than Roman versus Jinder, Roman versus Joe. Definitely better than Roman versus Joe, and also better than Roman versus Brock. All those matches, wasn't looking forward to them, just wasn't interested at all. Although I was slightly more interested in Roman versus Jinder than the other two, simply because I actually like Jinder, and I was hoping Jinder maybe could pull off the win. I was hoping maybe the other Singh brother, Samir Singh, or is it, I think it's Samir, right? Or is it Sunil? Sunil, I think, is the one that's currently with Jinder, so Samir Singh, I was hoping maybe he'd return, make a distraction, and then Roman loses, but I was pretty sure that Roman was going to win. I was just hoping that Jinder would win, but yeah, obviously he didn't win, and now he's back to using his Shanti gimmick. So as far as Jinder being back in the main event, I just don't see it anytime soon, especially not with the Shanti gimmick, because that's more of a comedy gimmick. Anyways, enough about the Extreme Rules main event, because I do think that is going to main event. Don't think it's going to be AJ versus Rusev closing out the show, even though I do think the WWE Championship should close it out. In this case, I'm pretty sure Roman versus Bobby is going to close out the show, just like Roman versus Joe closed out the show over the WWE Championship at Backlash. Alright, let's get started with the event schedule post, and it reads, "Hello Mayhemers, we hope you're ready for this No Holds Barred week. This weekend we are running a series of Extreme Rules events for this Sunday's pay-per-view. Stock up on heel items, you're gonna need them." So what's interesting here is they tell us to stock up on heel items. Now the last time I believe they said that was for the Royal Rumble update. When we first got the Royal Rumble match in the game, they said stock up on, healing items. And the Royal Rumble events had 29 matches, or was it 30? I think it was 29 on Superstar. So in this case, because they're saying this, maybe the Extreme Rules event is gonna have a lot of matches. Or maybe the target rating is going to be really high, and maybe we just have a normal amount of matches. I think it's going to be one of the two, or maybe even both. No, definitely not, but I do think this signals that the events, at least maybe some of them, because there's a multitude of Extreme Rules events on the weekend, I think some of them are going to have a pretty high target rating, or just a lot of matches within that event. And also, since it is a pay-per-view weekend, and we are getting a pay-per-view event, chances are we're going to get an Extreme Rules update, so I wonder which superstars, which brand new superstars we're going to get with this. Because if you don't know already, they add in new superstars with every single update. Alright, let's go. Monday, SmackDown Manchester, which is the event going on right now. Now, it doesn't say here that it is 2-star exclusive, but if you check in the game, it is a 2-star exclusive event. And also, along with that is the Cash Tag Team event, which is also 2-star exclusive. So the first two events going on this week, the ones that are currently going on right now, are 2-star exclusives. And also Brawler Daily, although of course the Brawler Daily is not 2-star exclusive, that's always open to all, as well as all the other Class Daily events. Tuesday, this time it's NXT's turn for the 3 and 4-star event. Last week we got Mayhem 3 and 4-star. It seems like NXT and Mayhem, they always switch around the requirements. So one week the Mayhem event is the 3 and 4-star one, and that same week the NXT event would be the 1 and 2-star one. This week it's the NXT's event to have the 3 and 4-star requirements, so likely a good amount of NXT keys, but keep in mind the NXT loot case, or the NXT Champions loot case, does require more keys to open up, 2,500 instead of the usual 1,000. At least it's not 4,000 like the Super Premium loot case, but then again, that Super Premium loot case just goes from 4 to 3 or 3 to 4-star superstars, so you're not getting 2 stars out of that. Then along with that, we get Wildcard Daily, and on Wednesday, we get an Icons event, also Technician Daily. Thursday, it's a Health Rumble event, maybe to get us ready for the Extreme Rules events. because they did say to stock up on heal items, so they're giving us a way to get some health packs here, so it'll likely be crucial or important to get some of these health packs in preparation for the Extreme Rules events. And then Mayhem 1 and 2 star. Usually the Mayhem events, whether it's 1 and 2 star or 3 and 4 star, at least as of recently, they give out 4-star keys regardless, so that's why the Mayhem event is always valuable, even if it's 1 and 2 star, or the 1 and 2 star version, because I believe even though it's 1 and 2 star, you can still get some 4-star keys out of it, and if you're like me, any opportunity to get some 4 stars out of events, you go ahead and complete those. And then Powerhouse Daily to end Thursday. Friday, it is the first of the Extreme Rules events. It is Extreme Rules Easy. So this one I'm assuming is going to be open to all since it's an easy one. Rewards wise, likely, you know, some low rewards are on the lower end, because along with that, on that same day, we get Extreme Rules 3 stars. So I'm expecting the big rewards, or the bigger rewards, from this Extreme Rules 3-star event. And also, speaking of these Extreme Rules events, I would like to see it to where this event is all about no DQ matches. So some no DQ matches, some ladder matches, I think that'd be cool. And if they add like a new match type that's no disqualification, maybe that could also be a part of this Extreme Rules event. What's odd though is Extreme Rules this year in real life, there's not too many Extreme Rules matches. I mean, we do have a steel cage match. We've got an Extreme Rules match between Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss. And apart from that, there's a 30-man Iron Man match between Seth and Dolph Ziggler for the IC title. But I think that's it in terms of specialty matches. And as far as the Iron Man match, well, it's not really a no DQ match. It's just a, you know, special type of match. The WWE Championship is not a no DQ match or some sort of no DQ match. And also, as far as I'm aware, Bobby Lashley versus Reigns is just a normal match as well. So yeah, the two big main events this year don't have an Extreme Rules or no DQ type of stipulation added. But moving along, we also get Raw Recap exclusive to Raw Superstars on Friday, along with High Flyer Daily. Saturday, it's going to be another Extreme Rules event. This time, it's going to be a 2-star version, and also Overdrive Power Punch. I wonder if the Extreme Rules 2-star version is going to have better rewards than Extreme Rules Easy version. I'm thinking it will. Also, SmackDown Recap, and just like the Raw event, this one is exclusive to Superstars of that brand, so SmackDown Superstars only, and Showman Daily. Sunday, to end the week, it's going to be Extreme Rules Pro version. Now this might be the one to give out the best rewards, the most amount of Extreme Rules keys, which I'm thinking there's going to be an Extreme Rules loot case, because usually, you know, the pay-per-view loot case takes on the name of the current pay-per-view. Also, Raw, Buffalo, and United Daily. So that's it for the week of July 9th. Hopefully this week we also get new superstars like Lashley and Drew McIntyre, especially Lashley because he is, like I said before, part of the Extreme Rules main event, so he's a big part of the show, so it would make sense to have him in the game and have him in the Extreme Rules event. Anyways, let's get to the announcement that they made today in regards to a current feature in the game getting some big changes. So they posted this up on the community page. It's titled Reliance Games News. Take some time to enjoy the current abilities, and then it says big changes coming very soon. This was posted up at the time I'm recording this 14 hours ago. Now, I'll say this, when I first saw this, I didn't know what they were talking about. I was still kind of tired, so I was like, what do they mean? Like, what abilities? What is that? And then shortly after I realized, oh, those abilities. Because I don't know, abilities are kind of like a forgotten feature. At least for me, I don't pay too much attention to them, and most people pay more attention to the other stuff, the moves and the synergies. If you don't know, or if you can't think of it right now, what are abilities? It's basically when you go into Superstar, and on the bottom, you see synergy, and then abilities. That's what it is. These are abilities that trigger during the matches, and I totally forgot about that, so I was confused when I first saw this post. So basically, there's going to be big changes coming very soon to the ability feature or the ability list. I wonder what those changes are gonna be. Is it gonna make it so these abilities are more clear, like, hey, this ability gets triggered once you do this or this and that? Or are the abilities themselves gonna be completely different? Or is the ability system as a whole just gonna go away and it's gonna get replaced by something else? Who knows, other than Reliance Games, but I'm curious to see what the changes are gonna be and when they're gonna come out. Is it gonna be with the next update or maybe the one after that? And also, speaking of changes, Versus Mode once again does not feature the usual 4-star events or 4-star versus tag event or even the normal 3 and 4-star one. It's back to being one SmackDown one, one Raw one, and then there's a 2-star one called Terrible Twos. So a bit disappointed with that because I was hoping the 4-star one would come back, and now I don't know if it's ever gonna come back. I hope it does, because to me and a lot of people, that was the best one, the 4-star exclusive one, especially because of the rewards. And one last thing before I close this video out, was there a co-op event today? Because I was hoping for one, because I'm only 60 keys away from getting another 4-star loot case, so I was really hoping a co-op event would show up, because then I just need to complete that and get one more duplicate and I'd have the 4-star loot case, but I didn't run into any co-op events today. But also, I wasn't on the entire day either, so just asking. If there was, let me know in the comment section, and if there wasn't, also let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, click the like button down below, and with that said, I'm out, guys. See ya.